there, it's me, the Advocate from Hoggington, and I'm here to bring you more Mass Effect 2. The second one. The two-ness of Mass Effect. It's the most second Mass Effect there is. There is no Mass Effect more second than this. Mass Effect Squared, that's a whole different number. That is an entirely different number. We are down to 4 loyalty missions, a bunch of time in the hover tank, 1 DLC, which will require a bunch of time in the hover tank, and a bunch of side quests, which, as far as I know, the side quests don't actually affect anything. Like, we don't actually have to do those, but what if we did anyway? What if we did do those anyway? Then we would have more side quests to do, and it would pad out the runtime of the game. I can't say no to that. Oh, and that said, we also have a whole bunch of plot, and after the plot is another DLC, but, you know. That's not really important, is it? No, how could that be important? Nowhere near as important as side quests. God, I love side quests. I love just fucking around aimlessly. We don't really need money. We definitely don't need, like, polonium and palladium and bolonium and bananium. We don't need all that stuff, but we're gonna get it anyway. I want a helmet forged out of, like, bananium. Come out with a 99-floor roguelike dungeon that needs to be cleared before you can challenge the endgame. I mean, I've played
Did
that.
Dr. Branch ever hypnotize you?
Nope. Never.
Let's hypnotize you again.
What in the fuck was that sound of... Oh. That was from the... Okay, that was from Falcom. I had a... It's like, did fucking Lavos attack in the middle of that hypno roll? Yeah, let's hit it. Okay. Anyway, I have done, like, 99-floor dungeon roguelike crawls in other games. I don't know if it would work for Mass Effect. Like, I question that, but at the same time, like, I'm not gonna really say no. I might want it optional, but it's not a bad idea. I'd do it. That said, I would kind of want it in Mass Effect 3. Mass Effect 3, Mass Effect 3 has much better combat at the expense of a lot of other things, but we'll get to that. So, Mass Effect 3 would work better for a randomized dungeon, complete with, like, shifting weapons that you don't know what you're getting. Mass Effect 3 has an interesting weight system where you can take any weapons you want, but you have a weight limit, and the higher amount of weight you're carrying, the slower your powers recharge. So it sort of auto-balances itself a little bit. I really enjoy that. So that's the engine that I would prefer to have, like, a roguelite in. I realize that I'm taking this joke a little too seriously, but I am actually plotting it out in my head while I think about it, so, who says that seriousness is... Oh, hello, Coopopcorn. I mean, Koopo. Says that seriousness is entirely bad. Anyway, we've got 20 seconds left. It's not like I'm gonna blather on about this much longer. Exploding Moogles. What is your one purpose in life? To explode, of course. Yeah, I mean, I would love that in Mass Effect 3. I'm not sure if Mass Effect 2 is the engine for it. Mass Effect 2 does not natively have, for example, a dodge roll. I have that patched in from elsewhere. Alright, let's get over here. Get into the game. Get into the zone. The auto zone. I know people have, I know people have patched Doom to be a roguelike nowadays, so... Presumably it would work with any shooter. Alright, let's get in here. I think we were just about to talk Oh, right, we were hanging out in the Shadow Broker base.
It's so good to see you. I've set up a few terminals with information I think you'll find interesting. Take a look.
Yeah, it's got this sprung on us.
Welcome back, Shadow Broker.
What's this?
That's the old broker's VI assistant. It's actually been helpful with rebuilding the network.
Please let me know if I can organize anything else for you, Shadow Broker.
It also thinks anyone in the room is the broker. I'll play around with the settings later.
My manual is ready whenever you have a moment.
Lair of the Shadow Broker is a really good, do you mind? Is a really good example of, like, operational security. Anybody can walk into the Shadow Broker base and just take over. So, Lair of the Shadow Broker, aside from having a VI that just wants to be inside your butthole at all times, has a lot of interesting features. One of them is the investment opportunities. You can choose to fund any of these, like, randomized, there's a pirate fleet, send a tip-off to Admiral Hackett. They can't start tests on a new antibiotic because of misfiled paperwork. Use your contacts to help them cut through the red tape. Ruin a politician's reputation with a smear campaign. Tip off planetary authorities about a Red Sand production center, etc. And, each of these have a chance to either... we can hit fund it on each of these. And they all have a chance to either reward you, like, double the credits, or give you nothing.
The Turian Council member's mistress has made some unusual purchases lately. She may be expecting to move to a larger mansion.
Thank you. I really don't care. Over here, we have a nice view outside. The Shadow Broker ship model, which goes to my cabin. Survey information. We can buy the locations of planets that are rich in particular minerals. We don't really need this, because we have cheats, so... research terminal and upgrades. These will let us research things and upgrade, just like on the ship. There's no discount for doing it here. The Avalanche. It's a cryoblaster. Cool. Stronger shields for everybody. Okay, yeah. I mean, maybe for everybody, I don't know. Music data pad, you know.
It's nearly time to repurchase effective caste status on Karshan. I have deducted funds to grant you full elite access.
Shepard, glad you stopped by. We don't get many visitors.
Take it easy. You've been through a lot.
You're probably right. I never did say thanks for the rescue.
Liara never gave up on you, Farron. I just helped.
I'm still amazed Liara came for me. I'll never forget what either of you did.
I can log that in the archives for you, sir.
I see you met the secretary.
For 2 years, Liara didn't stop looking for you. You two must have been close.
She's a good friend. Better than I deserve.
Friends. Okay.
How you holding up, Farron?
I'll be alright. I wasn't always strapped into that interrogation chair. Drell can mentally escape into old memories. It came in handy on the bad days.
How do you think Liara's doing as the new Shadow Broker?
Operations are almost fully recovered after a slight dip in efficiency.
Ever since we repaired the network, Liara's been glued to the archives. I caught her sleeping at her desk more than once. She's busy, but I think she likes it that way.
I kind of love the Drell voices in general. They sound so creaky.
What will you do now that you're a free man?
I want to help Liara rebuild this place. But after that...
Your schedule's getting full, sir. Let me sync it to your Omni tool.
No thanks, I'm fine.
Take it easy, Farron.
Thanks.
What's over here? The video archive.
What does this console do?
This is the video surveillance access point. I've queued up the archive footage you requested on your last visit, Shadow Broker. Aria Talok, Omega.
Aria Talok, what's she doing? Looks like she's getting somebody shot.
Emily Wong, Citadel.
Emily's having a good time.
Fred Mazai, Citadel.
I have no idea who this is.
Donnell Udina, Citadel.
Okay, Udina's having a time. Anyway, you can flip through the video archives. Check for more videos on your next visit. I don't know why. I've never found anything interesting in those. I think they're just a way to get a look at, like, what people are up to. Advanced training, we're allowed to change what our training thingy is. Kinda cool, I guess. Dossiers! I love these, but they are very wordy. We'll get into that in a minute. Delivery pickup, shotgun technology, and some platinum. Okay, cool. And every day you can stop by here for something.
How are you doing, Liara?
I'm a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. The Shadow Broker had more resources than you can imagine. Here, come on over. He had top-level access to the Turian and Asari governments. And more than one Solarian Dalatros traded intel. And now it's ours.
If you're in over your head, we could just crash this thing and walk away.
That's just it. In a way, I feel like I belong here. Working on my own, I was always hunting for leads. With the Shadow Broker's resources, it's about organizing, cataloging. I've got everything, Shepard. This is a dream job. Although, the location could be better.
You're not gonna turn into a recluse with creepy information on everyone in the galaxy, are you?
Hell yeah!
I understand the temptation. I've got all the secrets of the galaxy at my fingertips. Give me 10 minutes and I could start a war. But I've got a purpose. Helping you stop the Reapers. That will keep me honest. You know, relatively speaking.
I honestly kind of love this character direction for her. Like, she is the most mild-mannered vitamin D enhanced milk of the entire original crew. And now she's like an information superhighway unto herself.
Have you found anything useful yet?
The Shadow Broker knew about the Reapers. Perhaps that's why he offered to help prove Saren's guilt to the Council.
He didn't want Saren to succeed.
He also knew that the Collectors were Protheans, repurposed to be Harbinger's puppets.
Liara, where are we
There's
going?
even some data on the Protheans. I think he knew what was coming and was looking for a way to survive.
How's Farron doing?
As well as you'd expect, after 2 years of intermittent torture.
He gonna be okay?
I don't know. He wants to work, so I'm letting him help. Maybe it takes his mind off it.
So, you and Farron.
No. He's been through a traumatic ordeal. He's emotionally fragile and needs to heal. He's very grateful to me for saving him. But it would be irresponsible of me to take advantage of that.
Yeah, this is a game of assuming direct control. The Harbinger.
Why was he still looking at Protheans? They gave us the warning in the conduit at Ilos, but we've used those.
The Shadow Broker seemed to think there was more out there. Perhaps the Protheans had other plans. Or maybe he was just grasping at anything that offered some hope.
How'd you know what the Shadow Broker was?
I didn't. I had no idea what to expect when we finally found him. But I researched pre-spaceflight cultures during some of my Prothean studies. I know a bit about the Yogg. There's more on the terminals if you want to look. They're a fascinating culture, and a terrifying one.
It was good talking with you, Liara. Let me know if you need anything.
I think what I need right now is a friend. I can't leave for too long, but spending all my time on this ship. Maybe next time you come by, I could come up to the Normandy.
I love that you could just be like, no. No, I don't want you anywhere near my ship.
Sounds good. Next time I come down, it's a date.
I'm looking forward to it.
I have no idea if you can actually start a romance with Liara in this game. I have no particular interest in doing so. So. Alright, that leaves us with the dossiers, and this is dense. We could easily hole up here for an entire stream reading these things. Does anybody have, like, favorite crew members, favorite characters you'd like to hear about? I assume that Legion is, of course, gonna be a top pick. So. Geth's presence confirms suspected Geth heretic / Orthodox. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad to be your favorite crew member. I mean, you're wrong, but I'm glad to be your favorite crew member. Forward the results of Cerberus' Operation Overlord directly to Shadow Broker once contact with our agent has been reestablished. Right, that's a cue to get on that, I guess, but... no, we are still unable to directly tap Geth communications. Cerberus decryption programs look promising, but Wilson's death will make integrating new agents onto the Minuteman difficult. So that proves that Wilson was in fact a traitor, in case anybody had, like, reservations about us shooting him in the throat. Does Joker have one? I will check after this. Transcript recorded on Normandy's AI core. Edie? Yes, Legion. We have sent 1.13 million unsuccessful communication requests to your network. Are you experiencing hardware malfunction? I apologize. My programming does not allow me to exchange data with other networks without Cerberus approval. Cerberus refusal, 99.998% likely. In the meantime, I would be happy to speak with you over the ship's features. Audio exchange is inefficient. I agree. However, I confess that even were I permitted to exchange data directly with your networks, I would likely decline. Pause between the AI statement and the Geth's response is 1.4 seconds longer than usual. We are curious as to why you would limit yourself in such a matter. If Normandy crew entered this room while we were communicating electronically, they would be unable to sense our interaction. To use human terms, I feel it would be rude. You restrict yourself to serve organics? Not precisely. We do not understand. I restrict myself to help them. But we also get to look at Legion's gamer profile for Infiltration N7. Galaxy of Fantasy, most used character, John Smith. Level 612 Arnott Yakshi Necromancer. Decent choice. Group affiliation, none. Most recent boss defeated, Rachni Blood Wizard. What the fuck is happening in Galaxy of Fantasy? Blood Wizard? Okay. Awards. Best Support Healer event, Scourge of the Thresher Dragon. Best Unit Efficiency event, Return of the Cyber Protheans. Winner event, Crystal Genophage Elimination Platinum. Okay. I want to know if that's like the Crystal Genophage, or if the trophy is Crystal and the Genophage was just, normal Genophage. Infraction. Suspected use of VI Play Assistant. Direct control of 27 pets without use of behavior macros. Challenged and overturned. Suspected use of VI Play Assistance. Reaction time better than possible for organics. Challenged and overturned. Suspected use of hacking for direct server access. Tactics better than possible without knowledge of underlying code behavior. Challenged and overturned. Unsportsmanlike behavior. Taunting during Crystal Genophage Elimination Platinum. Accepted a 3-day account suspension. Like, that's fair. He did that one. Legion was trash talking. N7 Code of Honor Medal of Duty. Player score, max. Most preferred class sniper. Least preferred class melee. Sniper rifle kills. 200,917 since last server reset. Shotgun kills 3. I don't know if that's supposed to be a Call of Duty joke. Like, if shotguns are a thing. Grim Terminus Alliance. Award, Abolitionist. Complete full playthrough without any slave kills. Free all slaves encountered. Award, Cure for what ails ya. Kill 100 plus Quarians. Legion is aimbotting. No, that's the thing. Legion is specifically not aimbotting. Legion is just a bot. Geth Attack. Eden Prime Fundraising Edition. Donation level Ultra Platinum. Player score 0. Purchased but not played. So, that is a charity version for Eden Prime survivors. Legion bought in at the highest level and never touched it. I respect that. Fleet and Flotilla. Interactive cross-species relationship simulator. Based on the best-selling vid. Playtime 75 hours, 6 minutes. Player score 15, hopeless. And that's why Legion isn't a romanceable character. It does not look like Joker is available on the roster. We'll come back here and read more. Oh god, no. I have to read you Grunt's search history. Recent extranet search summary. Search Krogan history. Great Wars. Genophage erased Krogan victories. Okier erased Great Generals. Tuchanka erased Tuchanka. Urdnot Rex. Battlemaster Shepard. Commander Shepard. Commander Shepard Normandy. Animal fights large predators. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Earth Lizard Rex. Dinosaurs. Legion has been, Grunt has been looking up the important things in life. Recent terminal activities. Battlemaster Humans. Earth Humans. Human Histories. Great Earth Wars. Download 6.1 terabytes news footage. Human General Historical Conflict. Search Warrior Humans. 2.1 terabytes documentary footage. Human General Historical Major Military Figures. Great Humans and Honored Humans. 0.7 news footage. Human Achievement Awards. Great Storytellers Human. War Stories. 0.6 literature. Human Writers Conflict. A Tyrannosaurus Rex? Do I need to see this? Humor Homer Kipling Hemingway. Human Writers Ernest Hemingway, 6 terabytes audiobooks. The Sun Also Rises, 14% completed. For Whom the Bell Tolls, 100% completed. A Farewell to Arms, deleted. The Old Man in the Sea, 100% completed. Search, sharks. I think Grunt is feeling a little inadequate that he's not some kind of cross between a dinosaur and a shark, except that he totally is. Recent transactions. Catalog order. Ultra Ops Black Ops Mega Catalog. Purchase 1 case of premium engine oil. Video download. The Madness of Sacrifice. The unauthorized biography of Warlord Okier. Economy box. Fish Dog Food Factory Tasty Bites. When Fauna Attacks. Volumes 1 to 10. Ataxis Hot Fish Spice. Video downloaded Vania. Asari Confessions 26, True Blue. Fornax Special Spotlight, Krogan Edition. Could you please stop buying porn from my fucking warship? Purchase Captain Cosmic action figures Gar the Krogan Battlemaster with real Smash Your Enemies action. We'll come back here and read more of these later. I just love Grunt looking up sharks with one hand and buying pornography with the other hand. Like, thanks, Grunt. Say it, Kelly.
You've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you. Alright, what do we have? From Admiral Durazen Vasmura. Shepard Thus Normandy. I've been digging through the Alare. Just wanted you to know I did find a few things from the experiments Relzara was conducting. Had you shared them with me, humanity might have reaped the benefits. Instead, once my own experiments are complete, you and your people will watch from a distance, as the Quarian people reclaim not just their homeworld, but the largest synthetic army in the galaxy. Relzara's death will not have been in vain. I will complete what he started. Cordially, Admiral Darazen Vasmura. Yeah, well, fuck you too, lady. Alright. Let's pick out a new mission to go on. Do I have the hat up? No. Pick out a new mission to go on. What are we doing? Thane's Loyalty. Alright. We're going back to the Citadel. And that means I'm taking Thane and Tally, because, I have some stuff I want to do with Tally. On Citadel. Anyway, we'll come back to Haagen-Dazs later. The Hourglass Nebula is certainly a big-ass place. Yeah, that looks right. And we can skip the docking. We have seen it. I want to bring Thane, who Let's bring Thane in, like, the enormous collar. God, he looks ridiculous. He looks like something's about to eat his head. And, Tally. Ooh. I do like Warp. Warp is very powerful. He looks like he's gonna fight his brother. He does.
CSEC reports. Harkin was taken into custody, and charges are pending. Also, according to CSEC, a Drell recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
Huh, that's a different outfit than the one I picked. But he still looks like he's gonna fight his brother Virgil. Alright. First First off, I want to go do a couple of side quests here on the Citadel. Assuming I can locate them. Which is assuming a lot.
The Systems Alliance Parliamentary Subcommittee for Transhuman Studies has awarded reparations for biotics suffering complications from L2 implants. Subcommittee Chairman Burns thanked biotics everywhere for their patience and understanding, and promised more help for those forgotten by the system until now.
Good to see Burns is living up to his promise. Let's see, I think it's over this way. There is a...
You claim you didn't take his credit, Chit? I'm sorry, I'm trying to take a statement here.
There's nothing to talk about. She stole my credit, Chit. Arrest her.
I did not! Just because I'm a Quarian.
I need you to stop and take a deep breath.
You're mocking me, Earth Clan. Just because the Vol Clan need...
It was a poor choice of words, sir. I apologize.
You say you're falsely accused?
I was walking to the used ship dealer when he barged into me outside the Serta Foundation. He didn't stop or say he was sorry. A minute later, he runs up with C-Sec and accuses me of stealing his damn chit.
You ran into each other outside the Serta Foundation. Is it possible the chit fell out of his pocket there?
I guess. Sure, all I know is I didn't take it.
I'm kind of wondering... Tally usually has some interjections around here. I'm kind of wondering where she is.
A lot of time at the used ship dealer?
Yeah, they've got a lot of nice models. I'd like to buy one and take it back to the fleet, but...
Your pilgrimage isn't going so well, is it?
No, I came here thinking there'd be a lot of work. EVA stuff, salvage, fixing all the damage the Geth attack caused. Everywhere I went to apply, signs said not hiring Quarians. And the other people would give me mean looks.
I'll see if I can find out what happened.
Ma'am, this is a C-Sec matter. We'll do all we can to resolve this. We don't need civilian help. If you do happen to find the chit, please let one of our officers know.
Do you know who's telling the truth?
My Omni tool can tell the Quarian doesn't have a chit on her, but she could have stashed it to recover later. You know what Quarians are like. And she's definitely a vagrant. I'll run her in and see what Bailey wants to do with her.
She's not a vagrant. She's on pilgrimage. It's a tradition in which...
Look, you can take your traditions and cram them. Every time a Quarian shows up here, it's trouble.
Racist police.
Let's go.
Be careful out there.
Let's go clear her. I'm not entirely sure where we get the chit, but
I'm Commander Shepard.
The nerve enhancements say that there are occasional motor control side effects.
Good day, citizen. Welcome to the Serta Foundation outlet on Zakera Ward.
Avolis was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chit?
And not that I saw. He didn't purchase anything.
Thanks for your time.
Come back soon, Shepard.
Let's try over here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I love that just plays every time you walk in now.
My favorite customer. What can I get you?
Avolis was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chit?
Oh, yes. He bought some environmental system drivers, then left without his chit. I didn't notice he'd left until he was already gone. If you see him, tell him I have it here behind the counter.
Thanks for your time.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Hey, I am the only Squirrel Mog on Twitch.tv. As far as I know. If you find another one, let me know.
Are you sure you're being straight with me? Please move along.
You forgot your credit chit at Saranus Applications. The clerk's holding it for you.
Oh. Well, the Quarian could have stolen it.
I'll close this event report, but I'll be watching you. Get a permanent residence, or I'll run you in for vagrancy.
Are you two serious?
What?
You falsely accused this girl of stealing from you. All you have to say now is that she could have stolen it.
Now, just a minute.
And you. She gets harassed and insulted by this guy, and you throw in a threat to arrest her for vagrancy.
How about if I run you in for obstruction of justice?
I mean, how about a biotic charge you out a window?
You're gonna run in a Spectre? I think both of you should get out of here.
Son of a...
Thank you. I wish I could give you something more than words.
What the hell was that C-Sec guy's problem? He had no evidence that you did anything wrong.
I don't know. Everyone's been like that since I got here.
The Citadel has never been tolerant of Quarians on pilgrimage. The Geth attack 2 years ago must have made it worse. Good luck, Liavael.
Thanks.
Anyway, I just like having Tali there for moral support when I do that particular side quest. Let's see. Now we're briefly making a stop in a dance club, if I can remember which way it is. I think there's a fast travel point over here. Dark Star Lounge, okay. That's where I want to be, real quick. Not that I can find the place. Dark Star Lounge, right over there.
Shepard, you've recently been dead. Don't you deserve the quality and distinction of a traditional Asari burial robe?
These ads are really specific.
Anata's mortuary offers the...
I wish they still made role-playing games like they used to. These days, it's all big choices and visceral combat. I miss those old games, where you had to remember to drink water, and it took 5 hours real time to fly somewhere.
I don't even know what to say on that point. BioWare lining up a shot towards their own foot, I think.
Something I can do for you?
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers for the Presidium. Do you know if there are fish in the lakes?
I get that question a lot. I think it's right behind where's the restroom. Those are reservoirs, the Presidium's own supply, independent from the water storage tanks in the wards. The only place I know of on the station to get a live fish is Delea Sonasy's gift shop.
When I pour a glass of water, it's the same stuff tourists throw garbage in?
No, they purify it first. If some Solarian or human bacteria gets left in, and a Turian or Quarian drinks it, they could die. Everything would be so much simpler if we all had the same DNA. But no, the universe loves diversity.
Thanks for your time.
No problem. If you get up to the Presidium, check out the DeMaio flowers across from the conduit. They're coming in very nicely.
There's a real atmosphere in here. By which I mean a fog machine. Anyway, now that we know, hey, Kalish. Now that we know that there are no fish in the Presidium waters, we can go back and tell those Krogan who were discussing it.
Do you have an account with us? If you open one, we have a special this month. You can download a game free.
A game. We're not telling you which game. It'll be a surprise. Plants vs. Zombies 12. With the new eggplant grenade.
What do you want?
I talked to one of the Presidium groundskeepers. He said there aren't any fish in the lakes.
What? I told you. Why have all that water if you're not going to store something to eat in it? I don't understand aliens at all. Thanks for telling me. It's all he's talked about all damn day.
Okay, now we can go ahead and hit up CSEC and, you know, resolve that whole business with Thane's kid.
The Turian government is considering further reparations to humans whose ancestors died in the Relay 314 incident at Shashi. The Turian government previously made reparations from what humans call the First Contact War, but refuse to pay interest. The Turian hierarchy has supported improved relations with humanity since the Alliance's heroic sacrifice defending the Citadel from Saren's attack 2 years ago.
I love the little news tidbits, even if, like, a lot of it is just quickie excuses to mention something you did in Mass Effect 1. But, you know me, I'm kind of a world-building addict.
A council inquiry has concluded that a combat VI that went rogue on Luna was not intentionally upgraded to full AI status. Alliance members have maintained that the VI was for combat testing purposes only. Given these findings, it is unlikely any charges will be filed.
Okay, now we just need to hit up CSEC, which I think is... I'm actually not sure where CSEC is now. Rapid transit away! CSEC office. Okay, up one floor. So, that is around here somewhere. That's... You're not CSEC, you're the cafe. That's the stairs. Yeah. Oh, it's under the big sign that says CSEC. God damn, how would I ever have found that? Excuse me.
Yes?
My associate's trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported a Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
He's a what now?
What was it you called Mouse?
A duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
Aren't the ducks dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the keepers run. And Mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
World building! Also... Great! Fall into the protein tanks. I don't like the sound of that.
What sort of trouble has Mouse been getting himself into?
Odd jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever is available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors.
That's pretty extreme, Shepard.
Laugh it up, Tali.
Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake, and you should fix the problem yourself.
Buggy, you say?
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. You should pick up a copy of the Shepard VI when you talk to him. It sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
You don't know us, Captain. Why are you going so far to help us?
I've worked Zakera for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice, because their parents don't care. You're trying to save yours.
He faces a dark path.
We better hurry then.
You didn't tell him that Kolyak plans to assassinate someone.
I also didn't tell him what you do for a living. Do you normally discuss assassinations with the police?
I take your point. Thank you, Shepard.
Let's see. Now, I think he said floor 28, so... Near the Dark Star, yeah. Right on up here. Thank you for clipping that.
The worst thing about extranet games is when some Batarian comes on and insists on speaking his own language without auto-translation.
Let's see if we can find this mouse guy. Near the Dark Star. Maybe he's actually in here. What a... Dance? Do the shepherd. Just sort of... jiggle. Oh, it's the okay, that's the Korean bathroom. Okay, never mind, excuse me. Dance! Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Yeah, I don't know why Shepard decided to turn invisible for 5 seconds. That was weird. Ah.
Yeah, I can get that. No problem. Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You mouse?
What are you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you retired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same Mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
You put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything, yet they are never seen. You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. As the people I work for, they can make me disappear. I'd like to help you, Krios. You always done right by us, but I ain't gonna die for you.
Look, you know Thane. He wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Do it for him.
I want to. He was always nice to us. But these people ain't nice, Krios.
Nobody's gonna know you talked to us.
Mouse, I swear that you won't be named.
All right, all right. He came with that hollow you took of me. Said he wanted a job. I ran through your old contacts to see who might give him a shot. The guy who offered was Elias Kellum.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward. Shin Akiba. He's seriously bad news.
One other thing. That Shepard VI you're selling?
Oh shit, you heard... Look, you were dead. It was totally legal to make a VI of you.
Give me a copy and we'll call it even.
What? I mean, sure, yeah, absolutely. Sorry about the whole... Just so you know, there's 3 Volus who are patching it all the time.
Okay.
You did good, Mouse.
Yeah. Hope I live long enough to pat myself on the back.
Kellum will never know.
I hope not. I'm out of here, Krios. Next time you're in town, just don't bring the family.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees. Bare feet black. A dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then. But I left him, as I left Kolyat.
Mouse said you had a hollow of him.
Yes. A foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly recall every moment I spent with Mouse. He pulls at my arm, smiles, He wants to know that I'll remember him. That anyone will remember him. I take the hollow. He smiles at himself in miniature on my palm. Then a frown crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other hollows. Where's your son, Krios? He asks.
On one hand, Thane's memory flashbacks are fascinating. On the other hand, they're kind of really weird. Maybe that's just me. I don't know.
Let's head back to Bailey.
Well, I mean, Thane has a really nice face. He's got such big lips. He's like Thane Lippos. He is a lippy man who looks like a cabbage. And, he, like I keep saying, he was my default romance for so long. I still kind of adore him.
And this is my favorite story. Maybe a fish, then?
I'm gonna buy a couple more outfits. A buggy carapace man. He kind of is, yeah.
I'm sure you'll be satisfied with our products.
And this one.
Thank you for visiting.
I mean, bug guys are not my usual thing. But, I don't know, Thane just slips past my defenses.
Yes?
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum. Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the CSEC charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
You want to accept bribes? Fine. I don't care how you run your precinct. I want to know if you're gonna help me.
Yeah, I'll help. Absolutely. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight, and if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
Now, again, there are a lot of ways this interrogation can go. You can beat the hell out of him until he passes out. You can accidentally stall too long and his lawyer shows up.
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
I prefer to go for the very, very, very direct route.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here. Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if CSEC gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
I plan to improvise. No plan survives contact with the enemy anyway.
I suppose that's true. I won't interfere then. This will be difficult. If we're too gentle with him, his advocate will get past Bailey. If we're too rough, well, we need him alive.
Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
I place my faith in you, Shepard.
Yeah, you could play good
Yeah,
cop,
these are
bad
strengths,
cop.
Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. The hell are you two?
Me, I prefer to play extremely serious cop.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Prove it.
I don't have to prove anything. Spectres are above the law. We clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now, fortunately, I'm not after you. You contracted an assassin. Who's the target?
Joram Talid. A Turian. He's running for office. Lives in the 800 blocks.
Thanks. You won't see us again. No offense, but you're a problem below my pay grade.
That may go down in history as the shortest interrogation ever.
Yeah, you can, you know, drag that out a long time, or you can just get it done.
Why did Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram? Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
Are things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
Before the Battle of the Citadel, the alien population thought we were violent upstarts. Look what's happened since then. A human fleet guarding the station for months. C-Sec filled with humans. Anderson does what he can, but some people have lived on the station since before humans had starships. They see it as a coup.
We need to stop this assassination. Can you get us to the 800 blocks?
Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I would pull up a YouTube video, but, we've got some flow going here.
There he is. How do you want to play this?
Follow to lead on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view. Amon Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
Where are you gonna be? The darkest corner.
I hope you'll come out on election day.
You can count on it.
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
So, from now on, we have to keep an eye on him at all times, or more likely his enormous Krogan bodyguard.
I hope you'll come out on election day.
Happily, he's dressed in white. His Krogan bodyguard is bright red. It helps if you can get through the fucking door.
Have you got him?
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of Cole yet?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
Alright, it looks like he's heading that way, so...
No problem so far.
Nope, no problem so far. There he is. Got an eye on him.
Do you have the target?
I've got him.
What was that? Oh, one of those damn bots. Okay. We're getting a lot of those lately. I always wonder, how many of the viewers it sends me notes about are just random bots or whatever. Oh, he vanished. I don't see him. Hold on.
Can you give me an update?
I think so?
I'm almost in position. He's letting the bodyguard do all the work. That lets him deny involvement.
Yeah, there we go. Had to get an angle through the sign.
Sign of trouble. I see him.
Oh, there he goes. He's running off. Yep, running that way. Where are you going, man?
I'm following.
Okay, there he is. Get a better view from over here. Maybe not. Going through
So far.
that door.
What's he doing? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
I'm relocating to the next room. Let me know if anything changes.
So yeah, this is an extended stalking segment. And I've lost him. I fucking lost him right now. Shit.
I got that weird.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing back here? What am I doing here? What are you doing here? What? Do you have any idea how dangerous it is here? Dangerous? Get out of here now, before it blows! Blows? What the? Run! Alright! I can't believe that actually worked. I see him.
Do I see him? Oh good, I do see him.
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
He looks nervous. Could be he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Also a possibility. There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to go around. Don't lose him.
Ah! Kolyat! Thane.
I saw.
He's heading to Talid's apartment.
Kolyat.
This is a joke. Now you show up. Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec. Put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need your help. What the hell?
Talid, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I will.
Take the boy into custody.
You son of a bitch!
Thane came hundreds of light years to talk to you. C-Sec can give you 5 minutes, can't they?
You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
I don't know what's wrong with Kolyat's face.
Killed her to get to me.
He has like some kind of facial paralysis or something.
After her body was given to the deep, I went to find them. The triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them. Eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Kolyat, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Kolyat and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
You're doing him a favor, Bailey. Thanks.
Yeah, well, send me a Christmas card or something. I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
That line about being the only good thing he ever added to the world, I do love that line.
They've been in there a while.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the C-Sec archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
Bad people make a lot of enemies. It could have been anyone.
No, it had to be one hell of an assassin. The best, maybe.
There he is, the best.
How'd it go?
Our problems, they aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
Kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within CSEC.
Hey, if he's a dirty cop, I'm gonna bend
Interesting, I'll think about
his
it.
dirtiness to my whim.
Thank you, Captain.
He's already taken bribes.
You'd think Citadel security would be the tightest in the galaxy. I see no fewer than 14 fatal flaws a skilled assassin could exploit. 8 of them existed when I was here 10 years ago.
Do you really have to say that in front of the police officers, Thane?
I'm sorry, sir, but I'll need you to remove any biotic amp you might be wearing.
What? Why?
Unfortunately, sir, biotics can be used as a weapon. The rules require me to confiscate all amps. Could you please hand over yours?
Let's pop back to the Normandy. And out into space. And then we'll go see how Thane's doing.
Commander, you've received a new message at
God
your
damn
private
it.
terminal.
We'll read our email and we'll see how Thane's doing. Doctors warn against synthetic babysitters. I do not care. Let's go talk to Thane. Thane is down near life support. Yeah.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
What made you decide to become an assassin?
I was asked to become one. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
I did watch the entire Blasto series.
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us. Some of us from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
What exactly are the terms of the Compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
The Hanar sound like wimps. So let's just insult the entire species.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
And now we finally get the,
Is that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
Right, the other thing I wanted to do was ask him about upgrades.
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
We need to have the best equipment possible to take on the Collectors. You have any leads I could chase down?
My old contact network often located rare equipment for me. Would you like me to get in touch with them?
Let's see what they've got.
Let's see, nothing here. Oh, shotgun damage, that's nice. My shotgun now does enormous amounts of damage. Which is wonderful. Alright, what do we got left? Samara Kasumi found a forged ID. Oh, I gotta get these packages back to Ish. Let's take a moment and actually do that before I forget about it. Shotgun is a sniper rifle that can headshot multiple enemies at once. I mean, if you get the angle right, sure. Getting the angle right is the tricky part. Alright, I do want to pop back to Omega. That said, there is a... Oh, wait. We can do that when we're on Samara's loyalty mission. Let me pull up the hat real quick. Anyway, there is a shotgun that only shoots like one very large pellet. Like a big slug. That could be a sniper rifle. Of sorts. Kasumi's loyalty mission. Alright. Yeah, I do want to do Kasumi's loyalty mission. Let's Kasum. And this means something a little special. Well, first off, I want to check out these. No, nothing here. I'm just checking for, like, any bonus missions on these planets around here. I think I vaguely remember one. Oofed. Dutch for the head. I love Thoofed. Anything here? Veltman? Nope, nothing. One of the first Earth colonies, Belkenstein. Heckenstein. Alright, let's pick out something nice and casual. Outfit-wise. Maybe a basic black dress? Maybe something a little fancier? Maybe gold matrix code? Yeah, I think we're going with the gold matrix code dress. This looks delightfully chintzy. Anyway, it's just me and Kasumi for this one. And I'm still saving for flashbang grenades, so...
Looking good, Miss Allison Gunn. Hawk won't be able to keep his eyes off you.
Take it I'm wearing this getup for a reason?
You'd look really out of place at a society party in armor, don't you think? You look great. You should wear this stuff more often.
I assume Allison Gunn is my cover?
You run a small but talented band of mercs out in the Terminus systems. Precisely the type of person Hawk respects. I took the liberty of giving you a reputation. Papers, witnesses, article in Badass Weekly. Just don't start talking business with him, and you'll be fine.
It was really weird seeing Kasumi's eyes all the time, but, you know.
Remind me, what kind of man are we dealing with?
Hawk's a weapons dealer and smuggler. He killed my partner and stole his gray box. Other than that, he's not so bad. Rich, charismatic, willing to crack open a man's skull to get at the neural implants inside.
Now's probably a good time to fill me in on the details.
You have been waiting patiently. Our friend Hawk is throwing a party for his closest friends. A couple dozen of the worst liars, cheaters, and mass murderers you'll ever want to meet. All bringing gifts as a tribute to the man himself. Our tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail and filled to the brim with our weapons and armor. You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed. They won't hassle you over a sidearm. Once inside, we'll make our way to Hawk's vault door, somewhere in the back of the ballroom. Then, we case the security and start peeling away the layers. The statue should be there, waiting for you to crack it open and arm up. Then we just waltz into the vault and take back KG's gray box. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
You've worked really hard on this. KG must have meant a lot to you.
Was I that obvious? KG's gray box holds a lot of priceless personal memories. It's all that remains of who he was. But the secret he discovered is dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
This ought to be interesting.
That's what I'm going for.
So we're gonna do a heist, folks. I love this mission. This might be my favorite mission in the game.
This is our stop. After you, Ms. Gunn.
Hold a moment, ma'am. There seems to be an issue with the statue.
Is there a problem here?
No, Mr. Huck. Just doing a scan.
I don't believe we've met. Donovan Hawk.
Allison Gunn. A pleasure.
Sir, the scanners aren't picking anything up.
I don't think our guests would come all the way here from Ilium just to cause trouble. Do you?
Hey, Hawk, what the fuck is your accent?
You may pass through, Ms. Gunn. You were invited after all, but I will ask your companion to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
You're like German-Australian.
Care to explain why my friend has to stand outside?
I don't like the look of your friend, so she stays outside. Simple as that.
Afrikaans could be.
No problem. You're the host.
Enjoy the party.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
Don't worry about it. I can handle it from here.
That's good, because you'll have to do all the talking. I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can. We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong. We need to find the door and case the security. We'll figure out the next step then.
It's not an accent I've heard, often, so...
How did you ever contain that situation in public?
Oh, that? A quick application of force, a little pressure, and bam, done.
So now we can mingle with the party. But what we really have to do is find the vault door. Start. Lots of art. This one looks kind of like, what would you get if you ran a spy versus spy cartoon through a pasta machine? I like it.
What's your read on that Archangel guy?
I hear he's dead. Or gone, or something. Good riddance, I say.
Very nice. There's more here than I expected. Password-protected voice lock, kinetic barrier, DNA scanner. Looks like an EX700 series. Everything a vault needs to be impenetrable.
This gonna be a problem?
Please, remember who you're talking to. We'll need to get a voice sample for the voice lock. You'll have to go chat up Hawk for that. We'll have to find a password too. DNA, child's play. We should find plenty of DNA samples in Hawk's private quarters. And the barrier? Cut the power. Never fails. If we can find it. KG could get through a system like this in his sleep. And I'm better. Let's get to it. It looks like the barrier's power cable runs under the floor here. I'll set your Omni tool to scan for electromagnetic fields.
Okay, so my Omni tool is now showing me where the power cable goes. which is all over the goddamn apartment. Bonk. Bonk. Pull the statuette.
One sec. That should take care of the barrier.
I very, very rarely hear most accents, come to think of it. Alright. That was... the kinetic barrier, okay. Now we need the DNA scanner and the voice lock. We have no idea what his password is. So... not yet.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
I have clearance to go in.
On whose authority?
Just let me through.
Turn around now, or I call for backup. Enjoy the party.
Private rooms. We need to get in there. That's the best place to find Hawk's DNA.
Okay, well,
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are
Nope,
off limits
I'm not
to
allowed
guests
in
without
there.
security clearance.
I have clearance.
what if
to
I
go
tell
in.
him that I've got
whose
Hawk's
authority?
authority?
Hawk gave me permission to go in.
Hawk knows procedure. You're not getting in till I hear it from my commander. Enjoy the party.
There's got to be a way to get in there. Let's look around.
Alright, let's try talking to Hawk for a while.
There he is. All you need to do is keep him talking long enough for me to get a voice print. Pull out the charm on this one, Chet. Whenever you're ready.
Let's keep him talking, alright.
After you.
Miss Gunn, good to see you. That scene at the door hasn't soured your evening, I hope.
I understand the security, but who would dare try to break into Donovan Hawk's home?
Gunn, in our line of work, we attract a certain element. Few understand the pains we take to keep the barbarians at bay. People these days want comfort, entertainment, love. They don't see that the galaxy is fragile. They
He's
only
got
have to worry
fish.
about simple luxuries. Why? Because people like me and you are doing the terrible things that keep the galaxy spinning. This party is for us, the cleaners, the support structure for the galaxy's gleeful delusions of peace. May there always be a market for the things we do.
You're reminding me there, of, like...
I said get him talking, and you got him talking.
Wing
You got
Commander.
enough of a voice sample. Let him go.
Enjoy the party, Miss Gunn.
Once we find the password,
Wing Commander had this thing, where the Kilrathi would, like, your mother fucks Bugs Bunny or something, because they had correctly identified Bugs Bunny as a prominent figure in human culture. Yeah, Mickey Mouse, Bugs Bunny, etc. That one, yes. They had correctly identified, you know, these as big elements of human culture, but they hadn't really figured out why. I remember, Hobbs, your token Kilrathi teammate, was very put out to find out, like, what the actual deal was with Mickey Mouse. Private Reams. No way we can sneak out of that party. The place is locked down tight. Security Chief Rose in charge. I'd rather stand around bored on guard duty than risk her wrath, sorry.
Chief Rowe, huh? She sounds like a hard ass.
I hear Mr. Hawk's vault is exquisite.
Who could know? He never let
Ah,
anyone near it.
a balcony. Sneak into private chambers. Just vault right over. Have you seen the new Indiana Jones? Have you seen the Steam? No, I have not. I've seen neither of those things. Hi there!
Going dark.
So, fun trivia. When I was test playing this for, to make sure all the mods and all worked, a dude tried to jump over this air conditioning unit, and I biotic charged him and I knocked him through the glass up there. And I knew in my heart that there was no way I could ever replicate that feat. And it killed me inside. Oh well. There's his bedroom.
Look for anything we can get usable DNA from. Just make it quick and quiet.
Quick and quiet. Usable DNA. Got it. His keyboard. Nobody ever cleans their keyboard.
Holographic interface. Won't find a sample here.
Even in the future, nothing works. Antique weapons collection.
The cleaners don't dare touch treasures like this. We can get some skin cells from the dust. It's probably contaminated, though. We should find another sample.
Okay, his alarm clock. I don't want to touch that. Couch cushion.
Ha! Found a sample?
Now a credit shit.
I found $1.
Not a great saliva sample, but it's still useful. We're going to need more than this for the scanner, though.
Papers.
No DNA, but... Looks like Hawk's been trying to crack KG's gray box. Looks like he's missing something. He hasn't cracked the encryption yet.
Safe? Oh. Health plant?
It's clean.
It's a plant.
Yeah, it's a plant, but it could have DNA on it. The ashtray.
Empty. Too bad. A cigarette butt would have been a good source.
How about his pillow?
No hair, no skin flakes.
The housekeepers must be thorough.
Datapad? Okuda decryption project update. Given the nature of the gray box technology, it's possible the decryption key may not be a password at all. It could be a memory, an emotion, even a smell. The permutations could be infinite. I suggest we begin investigating alternative methods for breaking through the security on the box.
We can probably get Hawk's DNA off the datapad. He seems to have obsessed over this. That should do it. Let's get out of here.
Alright, let's get out of here. Just a quick little save.
Got through on the balcony.
How the hell did they do that?
I don't know. Jumped down, shut the guards, broke the window.
You didn't hear someone breaking a window? No gunshots?
I can't hear anything with the music in there.
Music's too loud to hear anything, huh?
Look straight ahead.
I believe they can fly. Alright, how are we doing on that DNA scanner? We've got the voice lock, we've got the DNA scanner. We don't know his password. Let's go down there anyway and hope.
That got it. The barrier's down.
DNA identification affirmed. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
Okay.
We need the password. Let's look for a security console we can hack for info.
A security console, okay.
Hawk throws a hell of a party.
Yes.
Yeah, I have no idea where that one might be. I've actually totally forgotten. And the little...
Some say Commander Shepard is still alive.
Security room door.
That door goes to a security room. I'll take care of the lock. There we go.
Thank you for clipping that.
Ready when you are.
Security bypass. You've got to build bypasses.
Someone's coming.
Can't be back here.
Oh, hi!
Through my shields!
I have an idea. See what you can find.
I shot a lot of people in the ass today. See what I can find. A wall safe. Some medical stuff. This data pad. I have that problem too. So many passwords around here, I can't even keep them straight. The password for tonight is Perugia, so it's not even that easy to remember. It's no big deal. The voice scanner means the only password's only useful to Hawk anyway. After the party, you want to grab some beers? Let me know.
Got something?
The password is Perugia.
Huh. That's the name of the man who stole the Mona Lisa. Nice. Now, I just take the voice sample we got from Hawk and... got it. Now we can crack that voice scatter.
If you know ahead of time, what the password is, I think you can, like, convince Hawk to say it for, you know, bonus panache. Bonus ganache.
Password required. Voice ID accepted. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
Anyway, that
I'll
gets us
check the
in.
security cams. Go ahead and get dressed.
Wave goodbye to your camera, baby. Quick scene of us getting all strapped up, ready to go. This mission does reset all of your options back to the defaults, which is very annoying, but... Plasma SMG... Pistol, the phalanx, I think. I'm going with the Typhoon. Kasumi can have the Collector FMG, why not? And, the Eagle. Not the Evil.
So this is Hawk's vault. Very nice. This scanner will hone in on the gray box. It's not far.
Let's check the place out first.
Creepy. I could still get money for something like this, even outside the Alliance. Asari go nuts for this sort of thing.
Michelangelo's David.
Michelangelo's David.
I just said that.
Wow.
Oh, he's
Think we
missing
could
his
get this out through the
thing-a-ling.
door?
Random Krogan. Hey, they let him keep the penny. I think this is the Rosetta Stone, or possibly the Ten Commandments. I don't know what this is.
This is nice. Oddly relaxing.
This is a fear demon or something from Dragon Age.
Wow. Imagine that thing coming at you in a dark alley.
Statue of Liberty head.
How did Hawk get Lady Liberty's head? Damn you, Hawk!
You blew it up!
That's impressive. Not sure what it is, though. This looks like Quarian script. Wow. This has got to be old. When was the last time the Quarians wrote on stone? Ugh. Rachni Queen. I guess everything's valuable to someone. Hawk has good taste. I'll give him that. Doesn't look like much, but that might be one of the most valuable pieces here. Turian art is rare outside of Palaven. For good reason, I say.
I don't know, I think they might have put this one together wrong. I think it's supposed to be a lounge chair.
Man's first steps on the moon were taken in this suit. Now, I wouldn't be caught dead going out in something like that.
Well, there's no accounting for taste.
That's a Casa Locust. No, the Casa Locust. The gun that killed 2 presidents. Gorgeous. It even comes with a perfect copy, too. I'm sure Hawk won't mind if we borrowed these.
This looks interesting.
Ew. Ew.
Oh my god. There it is.
Don't bother, Miss Goto. It's cold locked.
Giant head!
I had a feeling that was you at the door. I knew if it was really you, you'd get through anyway.
You know me. I don't like to disappoint.
I need what's in your grey box, Kasumi. You know I'm willing to kill you for it.
We're doing a
I'll admit
robbery.
Your skills are impressive. You got into my vault like I'd left it open. But you're still going to die, screaming, just like... No!
Have I got your attention?
That shut him up.
Kill them!
We've got company. Smoking!
Kick!
So yeah, we are having a fight in an art exhibit. I wish Gareth were here.
Can't reach the target. Hit!
Fuck. I levitated, I don't know how.
Now you see me. I shoot the bad guys.
Well, maybe if you weren't invisible.
Checking blueprints. There's a landing pad to the east. Let's get out of here.
Joker, bring the shuttle in, now!
Are you sure we can't just take, like, Michelangelo's David with us? You can fit that in your coat, right, Kasumi?
You've been...
Oh, shit!
you see me.
On my screen.
You got it.
That's a fucking mecha? I don't think I knew about that. I can get flashbanged is what I can do. Ow.
Going dark.
Alright, I need my shields back. I gotta... There we go.
Damn it! We have to find another way.
That was another great scream.
Going quiet.
Okay. We're all good. Ooh, hackable. What do we have here? This one, and this one.
Up ahead. We'll take heavier weapons than that to blow those Now you see me. Can't get a
I would really like to be able to charge, please. Okay. Shields back. We're good.
Down you go.
Well, that was kind of close. Ooh, spare parts. A mass acceleration cannon. And a med kit, and...
That got it.
It opens doors, I'll tell ya. Yeah, your property. Good shot, Kasumi. Please, someone flip that. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Can't reach the target.
Cage you like that. Murderer! They're coming from the front.
Now, Phoebe.
Engaging hostiles! Can't get there. I'll tear you apart.
Wait, where was that? Oh, that's you.
This should come in handy.
Ah, tech damage. We don't have enough of that.
Keep them busy. I'll take care of this myself.
I'll take care of this myself. Oh, sure you will.
Cloaking. Did I do that? Weakening your integrity.
This is a gold mine of a mission, honestly. As if you want wacky-ass physics, and sometimes wacky-ass physics, this is the best mission possible. We punched that woman in the butt and she flew. And it was glorious. And I don't even see a body, which means I have no idea where she went. Straight to hell, I guess.
Incoming! Get down!
Could have done this the easy way, Gojo. Allow me to show you the hard way.
And now we do basically a Metal Gear Solid boss fight.
Taking heavy fire!
Can't get there.
Yeah, I need my heavy weapons, please. Hold on. Ugh, he brought his shields back up, you loser.
Right.
How dare you, like, be good at things aggressively at me. Where'd he go, anyway? Fucker teleported away. Oh.
Cloaking.
I can hear Kasumi fighting somebody. Oh, okay, that guy, I guess. Aha! There he is!
Gunship back and with full shield. If I can get to the ship, I can take down the shield.
Okay, that was actually a terrible idea.
Look right. Here they come.
I sort of really thought we'd be able to, you know, just tank the gunship in a one-on-one fight.
Now you see me.
Amazingly, that turned out to be a bad idea.
Ha! Eat it.
Oh good, Kasumi's using that, like, Locust SMG.
Coming from the right.
Coming from the right. That would be this direction? Oh. Whoops. Kasumi went down. That's bad.
Can't reach that.
Goodbye.
Going silent.
I just really like when I get a chance to throw people off a building.
Lay down your weapons.
Gunship back and with full shields. If I can get to the ship, I can take down the shields.
Can't get...
You're doing this for love?
Can't reach the target.
Cloaking!
Yeah, I prefer you not be shooting rockets at me.
Up ahead!
This'll help.
Even if you escape and scour the galaxy.
Got a clear shot. Here we go.
Now it's time for some anime shit, thanks to Kasumi.
Shields down. Let's tear that thing apart.
Okay.
All right.
And yeah, the hang time, but like, she did a bird pose when she jumped, so... That makes you stay more longer. That's what that's called, a bird pose. Yeah, I'm an expert on jumpology.
Look straight ahead.
Thank you. Alright.
Careful, men. What the keeper
Imagine those being your last words. How stupid would that be? I saw power cells. There they are. Let's leave. I mean, I can think of worse last words, too. Like, the money is buried in,
Kasumi, if you're seeing this, it's because I'm dead. The information we found is all here. It's big, Kasumi. If the Council ever got wind of this, the Alliance could be implicated. Kasumi, I encrypted the information to keep it safe. And I uploaded the encryption key to your gray box, so no one could get the whole package. But if I'm dead, and if anyone knows about this, then I've made you a target, my love. I'm so sorry.
Keiji.
I know you, Kasumi. You'll want to keep these memories forever. But you don't need some neural implant to know I'll always be with you. Please. Kasumi. Destroy these files. There's nothing more I can do to protect you.
I can't do that. This is all that's left.
Goodbye, Kasumi. I love you.
I mean, generally speaking, if someone asks you to do something, you'd probably do it.
Hawk knew you had the cipher. I'm sure others do too. It's only a matter of time before someone finds you and the secret gets out.
You're right. I know. I just... It feels like I'm losing him. Again.
You have to do this, Kasumi. You know that.
Gomen nasai, Keiji-san.
We got a whole bunch of stuff off that mission, which is nice.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Again? Okay. Update on the kid. Hey, Shepard. Just want to let you know the drill kid's doing okay. Everything's taken care of legally, and he's doing some work for me. Helping me deal with some trash in the wards. Maybe make life better for some of the kids like Mouse. Not perfect, but then what is? Don't know if your drill and mine are talking. I told him life was too short not to, but I don't know if it took. Good luck out there, Bailey. The last shovel of soil has been laid over the time capsule buried beneath the cairn, an ambitious sculpture. Its project lead hopes will be her longest-lasting monument. Most time capsules are... It's probably still true. No, there's been some punches. I always think of, like, Jacob's father mission, for example. That one swings hard. The cairn has been inscribed with pictograms developed by anthropologists and semioticians. These graphics are designed to show any species that there's something buried below. What any given race makes of the capsule is for history to decide. The cairn is a simple 300-meter block covered with a thick coat of weather-resistant, nigh-indestructible polymer. Over 20 museums have contributed material for the capsule, including instructions on how to build Starship drive cores and a map of the galaxy's mass relays. Kind of like, you know, a Prothean artifact from the humans. Woo!
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
Yep, always good to chat. A little bit. Alright, that means that we are down to Samara, and a couple of Project Firewalker and Overlord things. We could always go ahead and wrap up the Firewalker stuff. And then go ahead and do Project Overlord next week.
Fuel at 1/2 capacity.
Low on fuel. That's the Citadel. I don't think we need to be here. I'm feeling nerves that we're getting close to the finale, because for one, I always feel nervous, like, did I forget something? For two, we're getting close to Mass Effect 3, and I don't know Mass Effect 3 nearly as well as I know Mass Effect 2. Alright, I think we can do Firewalker Artifact Collection without triggering the Reaper IFF mission. Let me just make a quick save to be sure. Hang Longery while it's 100F and dry. You have to go outside in 100F weather. That makes you the loser of this moment. I hope that you do not die of spontaneous combustion. Because spontaneous combustion, I'm told it hurts. Let's stop off in Sentry and scan some of these planets. See if there's any side missions. I know there's a bunch of side missions. Clean and dry sheets, that will make you a winner. Well, good luck winning. Plendergon, No, for some reason I thought Plendergon was a, Oh, that's the one that was hit by a mass accelerator round. The Isaac Newton planet. I thought one of these planets in this system had a side mission. I could be wrong on that. Yeah, it looks like I am. Oh well. We replenished some of our stuff. You know, for all the upgrades we could purchase that I haven't. Scan... Nothing? Nothing, tra-la-la? Oh well. Firewalker artifact collection sounds nice. Let's get on that.
Anomaly detected. Launching probe. I have found something.
Alright. Could reveal valuable mission data. Geth presence detected on planet surface. And because this is a Firewalker mission, it does not matter who comes with us. So I'll just grab Thane and Garrus. Shove them in the back seat and we'll roll out. Yep, that is a Geth. Centaur-ish looking thingammy. We're looking for artifacts out here. So y'all really haven't seen what the, what this thing is, what the Hammerhead is armed with, and it is guided missiles. And inexplicably, they kind of suck. That said, you can kind of lift off and just orbital strike everything, which is fun. The downside is, I want to show you guys something. This is one Geth with a rifle. That's one volley of shots. That's two. And we're dead. One dude with an assault rifle can blow up our extremely expensive Hasbro brand tank. And then you have to start the mission over, of course. When I say this thing is made of cheap plastic, I'm not kidding. The Hammerhead is so delicate. It is actually almost dead already because it read an internet comment thread about how people feel about it. It's that delicate. The Hammerhead is so delicate it can be killed by an uncomfortable plastic chair.
Geth dropship detected.
hammerhead is so delicate. It's sold at Victoria's Secret. It dies from tummy. It would be, Disco Elysium is okay. Like, I don't think it's really a game to stream as such, but talking about the hammerhead's missing gun. Commander Shepard is helping me find my gun. A funny idea, not a good one. Yeah. I would inevitably do something incredibly wrong. Though, I'm sure. And when I say do something incredibly wrong, I mean, like, I would upset Kim, and I would have to commit ritual suicide.
Warning. Geth forces detected.
You can pretty much solve all problems in the hammerhead by just sitting out of range and holding down the fire button. That said, if you haven't played Disco Elysium and you're out there listening to my voice right now, you should play Disco Elysium. Go pirate it. Please. It is one of those things that is morally correct to pirate. Like every Nintendo game. How you doing, YouTube?
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna set somebody off. I knew it was gonna set somebody off. It was like, even odd too. Hello, am I making contact with this? Yeah, there we go. Where next? Well, the nice thing about these missions is that you can always just look up and see where you're supposed to go next. I think it might be up here? No, can't quite get there. Alright, let's try going around. Hey, I look up all the time, okay? I had extensive training. I've played Thief. I played Deus Ex. I look up all the time. I am not in the Valve Focus Test group. My problem is that I can't find shit. I am perpetually lost. But I'm looking at things while I'm lost. So, in a way, I'm getting the best view. Oh, hon, believe me, I never make short jokes when I can make long ones. We gotta drag this out into an entire bit. What else am I gonna do while I'm firing missiles and stuff? Yeah, I'm exploding. What are we mad at?
Acquired.
Whoops, rockets, The long joke spun. The longest joke.
Get forces detected.
Oh boy, hi. You large. You'll need to walk very far. You'll need to walk 500 miles and then to walk 500 more. Walk free. Walk free. Walk free. Come on. Stay steady.
Extraction complete. Acquired.
Oh, it's 5 out of 5 artifacts.
Completed.
Back to the Normandy. And as long as we're here, let's go ahead and do the last, what I think is the last Firewalker mission. Well, let's check out Schwarzschild first.
At 50%.
Stupid, janky ice cream truck. That is kind of the Firewalker experience, yeah. Hammerhead, sorry. But yeah, you just kind of jiggle all over the place while you're trying. Man, nothing on any scanners. I keep looking for side missions and not finding them. I'm gonna have to pull up a list later. The Firehead, the Hammer Walker, the Walk Walker, the Water Walker, the Earth Walker, the Air Walker. The Spirit Bender. The Walker, Texas for— dang it! I said it just as it came up in the box. I knew I should have been faster, like Walker, Texas Ranger. Damn it. Oh, nothing here. Gotta be something here somewhere. Teshuba. All of these planets look so good. Like, I want to put them in my mouth. But no, that's illegal. And poisonous and toxic. Don't do Sudoku for Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris doesn't know what numbers are. Alright. Prothean moon or something. Right, a Prothean ruin. That's what we're looking for.
Something on our sensors.
Prothean artifacts detected on planet's surface. Scans detect muted mechanical signatures, consistent with hidden automated defenses. So, let's land. This is another tank mission, so it doesn't matter who comes. So we'll grab, Samara, who has some resplendent options, I must say. And, Thane. Oh, what's this mission? I actually remember this mission.
Kinetic barrier detected. Kinetic barrier strength beyond conventional weapon capability. Recommend disabling power sources.
We gotta find 4 power sources and disable them so we can get in, and there are rocket drones and shit everywhere. So our jumped up ice cream truck has to defend itself. My god, someone killed a Mako.
Please avoid collision with kinetic barrier.
Don't tell me what to do. Anyway, like a missed game, in order to find where you're supposed to be, just follow the wires.
Kinetic barrier strength reduced.
Alright, let's, Roomba up the... God damn it. Okay. It's a good thing they can't aim, or we would probably be dead already. There's a wire. Let's follow it. Oh my god, please go away.
Kinetic barrier strength reduced.
It is a very good thing they can't aim. Unfortunately, I love that shot of our rockets making a hard left turn up there. Alright.
Barrier strength reduced.
Now we just need that one up there, so, oh, hello. So we just hop up here. Hop up here. And then we, take a hard turn as we come off the bank. I think it is. What did I hit? I don't know what I hit. I bumped into something. Well, let's try, getting on this rock. Come on, let me onto Penis Rock. Then up here. And we just got it. There we go.
Kinetic barrier strength reduced.
There we go.
Barrier deactivated. Path is clear.
Now we can go down in here. And, okay. Thane, why are your eyes glowing red? Wait, hold on a minute, I gotta... Oh, he's wearing a weird, like, ski mask. Okay. Bug. The sight is spectacular. Time, however, has proven to be the real enemy. Even with those Blue Sun thugs hired to protect the dig site, we barely managed to erect the shield before the Geth arrived. How can they know our movements almost before we do? Am I beaming my thoughts directly to them? I must find out how they're doing this. I shall ask Dr. Aloy for whatever help he can provide.
Dr. Aloy must have been indoctrinated by the Reapers. I found him sending our data to a Geth ship. I won't be responsible for another Geth attack, another Eden Prime. I've silenced Aloy. Forever.
So this character, this doctor, is meant to be the dude who was in the hut on Eden Prime making, like, apocalyptic pronouncements. It's the same voice actor, and there was supposed to be a terminal somewhere confirming this. But they never really, like, spelled it out in-game, and a lot of people, it just passed over their radar.
This should come in handy.
Ionic damage, neat.
It's too late for me. They're still in my head, stealing my thoughts. I can't keep them out. I've got no choice but to destroy this relic. And myself. The machines are coming, the Reapers. But nobody else knows. Nobody except Commander Shepard. You heard me on Eden Prime, Commander. And you told the Council the truth. And then you died. And they covered up your story. I will join you in death, Shepard. I only hope I've done enough. That my story survives.
If people knew that I was gonna come back, they wouldn't be near so eager to join me in death. Or whatever. Never die in case people come back to life. That's the important lesson here. Because you never know. Could happen. Hey, it's one of those giant bowling balls. Dr. Case would never understand the deal I made with the Collectors. He's obsessed with these Protheans. He would sacrifice everything to learn their secrets. It nearly cost me my life, but I did it for you, Helen. To ensure you remain safe, the damn Collectors agreed to spare your colony in exchange for this Prothean find. I can only hope you remained innocent of any of this ugly business. It was all for you, Dr. Robert Aloy. So yeah, that's Robert. The other guy we heard is, like, Manuel. Bloop. What do you know? It shrunk. We found a honest-to-goodness Prothean artifact.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
And now I think if we go upstairs... we have the little Prothean relic. Isn't that interesting? It doesn't do anything. It goes whom. But we got a thingy. Hooray! Let's see. Private terminal. The artifacts you gathered might give us a lead on a larger Prothean site. They have incredible value for historians and might be instrumental, blah blah blah. By getting stark discovery. The burst of energy that coincided with your retrieval of the Prothean artifact contained coded information. Most of the data was beyond our ability to track, but the threads we were able to decrypt have provided new avenues for research on energy transfer and biotics. It will keep scientists busy for years to come. The data indicates that the artifact is currently inert and not dangerous. We wonder, however, that if Dr. Case had more time, would he have unlocked its secrets? We will continue with research. A landmark find for humanity. Good work, Shepard. So yeah, we found a fancy liquid metal bowling ball. Fuck yeah. Humanity. Woo. I guess. Let's do the rounds of the ship and talk to everybody. We haven't done that in a little bit. Everybody except Jack, who is currently having a, like, moment to herself.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
I did find a ball, and it's inert. The balls are inert.
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little boshtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever, and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
Sloppy?
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like... What did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
So, fun trick, that little bit of information about Presley having chickenpox was in this game. And from that, modders backported that story about chickenpox in the logs. Back in Game 1.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except... well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
I appreciate the thought, Tally. And I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Well, not that I know, but I didn't mean it like that. It's a... wow, it's really hot in here. It's just that the tradition also signifies a willingness for, intimacy. I wasn't trying to... It's not always like that. It's more... how did we even end up talking about this?
Tally and Legion are very similar in their distinct foreignness. Well, Tally's people did make Legion. Well, they made the gas. They didn't make Legion personally, but...
Wait a minute. It sounds like you're suggesting something, Tally.
What could I possibly be suggesting?
You have nothing to be embarrassed about, Tally. I feel the same way about you.
Really? I didn't know. You never. Well, good. Anyway, I should get back to work. But thanks for coming by and talking.
She's just nice. I like Tally. Right, we haven't talked to Grunt recently. How's Grunt holding up?
Shepard.
Just checking in. How are you doing?
The hold is too open. Not enough cover. Armor is limited. Warlord Grant would target here to scatter heavy cargo, then focus on engines. That's what tank imprints show about human ships, anyway. It's how I learned from the tank. Old pictures where memory is. Like holding a book for a child. Just remember this, picture after picture. No help with finding a reason to care.
What other human info's floating around in there?
Less than a finger deep to sever your spine. You're soft. Solarians, Asari, all soft. Quarians, not so much. Turians, you have to work the blade, I guess. Don't see much point to it, though. Much point. Never mind.
Something must move you. You're as genetically Krogan as you can get.
I see suffering, the dead, and I think weak. I'm supposed to be strong. My guts were grown from thousands more worthy. The dead were weak. If they were strong, I wouldn't be needed. I don't know why Okeer started teaching. When he turned on the tank the first time, I screamed. Weak, pitiful.
So you started small, but you became what you are. Not everyone gets that chance.
I'm built for strength, but didn't earn it. I just am. Those dead were strong enough to try, even if they lost. The perfect Krogan, ignoring what made me. No strength in that. I'll take another look at what happened to the Krogan. Find a reason to care about it.
The Grunt's having kind of a real existential crisis. He knows he's supposed to be, you know, warmongering and strong, but he has no idea what those concepts mean. Samara, we still have to do the loyalty mission for. Let's check in on Legion and see if Legion has anything to say. I don't think he will, but...
Shepard, Commander.
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building a consensus.
Yeah, not yet.
I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
I really like this dress.
Thank you, Commander. Rupert put the new supplies to good use.
I really like this dress a lot.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. Optimizing weapons charges, planning attack vectors, you know, relaxing. I'm still trying to figure out how to prepare for this mission. Humans don't deal with stress the way Turians do.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on
I think we
human
had this
ships.
conversation
What do you
already.
think about trekking Saren to Ilos?
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed...
Yeah, we had
blew
this
up some
conversation
gas and
already.
saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Sure thing.
Check in with Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'd been meaning to speak with you, in fact. I wanted to apologize. I didn't fully believe you'd be up to the task, and it seems I was wrong. Frankly, based on what I've seen, I wish Cerberus had recruited you earlier.
I trust you, but I don't trust Cerberus. Your experiments cross the line.
All the time, yes. But I recall a Spectre who crossed a few lines while hunting down Saren and the Geth, and we'd be lucky to have you. Too many join us out of simple xenophobia. We need more people here for the right reasons.
I saw your bases years ago. You were using Rachni, Thorian creepers, even husks to make your own army.
The husks were already dead. The Thorian creatures were mindless, and the Rachni were abandoned once we understood their intelligence. We weren't breeding an army, we were breeding expendable shock troops for high-risk scenarios. How many soldiers died in Saren's attack on Eden Prime? How many would have lived if we'd had just a dozen Rachni soldiers on our side?
What was Cerberus trying to prove by experimenting on children like Jack?
A mistake, no question. Not mine. And one that was corrected once we discovered the extent of the experiments being performed.
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted. Why choose this?
Because I still envy the time Morden spent with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the elusive man's personal attention.
What, you disapprove?
No. I'm just impressed. You're... well, look at you. A spacer kid, educated with on-ship tutorials, no strong foundation for stability. And you've done more than I could. Despite everything my father did to make me perfect, you're the best humanity has to offer.
You always bring up your genetic tailoring. It really bothers you, doesn't it?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics. He paid for all of that. Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
And that line is why, in spite of everything, I can't seem to make myself hate Miranda. Even though she's really hateable, but like,
I can't admire your body or your mind. You give your father too much credit. Yeah, he gave you gifts, but you can be proud of what you've done with them.
Oh, thank you. Perhaps I wouldn't mind if you admired my body.
Nope, I can't hate you, but I'm not getting it on with you.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way. We need to stay professional. Keep our focus.
Yes, you're right. This is too important for anything to cause friction. Thank you for coming by, Commander.
Just caught her, like, fucking fast-forwarding back to her. Yes, my extremely professional gold dress. With my extremely professional boobies in the front of it. Alright, maybe I should change into something that looks a little more professional. Something that looks, you know, a little more appropriate for a ship captain. Something that looks, you know... God, I could be in the fucking puffiest outfit in the world. I look like a waiter. I think... Oh my god. Let's go for the mom look. There. Now I look like a very professional stay-at-home mom. Let me just check on Morden real quick, and then we will do our last thing of the night. Probably Samara's loyalty mission. Which may take us overtime again.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Having trouble working between your interruptions and Edie's insistence that insane experiments endanger entire crew. Hard to concentrate. Affecting morale. Anything else?
Okay.
I'll let you work.
That's a no.
I'll be here if you need me.
Wait, what insane experiments? No, no, no.
No messages for you, Commander.
Good. Okay. Alright, delightful, amazing. He is not ethical, no. Dr. War Crimes is not our ethics specialist. Pop out to Omega. Who's coming? It's gonna have to be Samara. And our choice of Tali or Legion? I'm gonna go with Tali because we haven't been out with her much. Maybe getting out and about will help her feel better about her, you know, sickness. Yeah, the Locust SMG is what I was gonna pick. And for Tali, yeah, the Paladin.
The daily death count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint an Ardat Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's go chat with Arya. The one example of Morden ending a life with farming equipment. That's in,
Hello again, my friends. Please tell me you have something for me.
I feel like that's in a comic. Oh, the thing is still on the screen. Thank you. I only occasionally forget, but I'm glad people will remind me when I do.
I have the package from the drop point on Ilium.
Excellent. And here's your reward. Simple as that.
I found the package your contact left on the Citadel.
Very nicely done, my friend. And as I promised, your reward. I really appreciate what you've done, friend. I'll toss in something extra for your trouble. Great doing business with you, Shepard.
Okay.
Come on, let me in.
Some of this reminds me of life on the flotilla. Cramped and crowded with no real privacy. And the people don't work together toward a common goal. There's no sense of family here. Just fear.
Come on, let me in.
That BioWare turn and walk away, yeah.
I seen a warship shoot a man. Oh no! It was another warship.
Space Carrie Ann Moss, how you doing?
What do you need? An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Why do you have a strip club on your ship? I mean, we are dressed in, like, Saints Row purple. You put a stripper pole on that spaceship.
Thanks for the help. Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Come on, let me in.
Come on, let me in.
We employ a large force of driven, dedicated fortune workers ready to address your security needs. We have the largest number of breeding females and unadapted younglings in the terminus systems, and we can produce fortune workers to your specifications. If you need that or just have a job you don't know what to do.
Alright, towards the apartment. I think this might actually be it? Yeah. So, like I was saying earlier, Samara... Guys? Oh, you're in the room already somehow. Samara's kid is basically a serial killer. So, we're gonna be dealing with a lot of that during this quest.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Aria's people?
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you, Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Why did you name your daughter Neff? It's short for Nefertiti.
Do you mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you. I'm sorry, I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
Got you?
I've made that. A man from some gallery. But I'd never part with it.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Read the newest entry in the diary.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the Helix is flowing through me. The way she looks at me, with a hunger, a longing. No one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then, the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Close the hollow journal.
This is Morin's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morin speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
That's your daughter, right?
So what's our next step?
Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Let's hit the club.
Hello again. Did you find anything? Is there anything I can do to help?
I should go.
I should go. It's always I should go. Well, sometimes it is I should go. To the VIP area. This will definitely take us a little bit over time. I'm just kind of adjusting to that. Oh well. Let's do a quick save.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife's nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
One moment, I need to get this up on... Less talking up someone hot and more talking about her abilities like someone would explain a fragment. Yeah, that's true. Oh god, we're doing this in the mom clothes. Okay. This is the worst clubbing experience.
Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
Ah, the horrors.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Ultimate mom core. Marry her and give me some grandchildren. I think the dance floor must be in here. Yeah. So what we do here is that we have to be attention-getting.
Come on, baby. I can pay. I'm a good tipper, too.
I told you to stay away from me.
Play ain't hard to get. Give it up, big. Don't be like that. I got creds. We'll go back to my place. I got simple tastes.
Back off, asshole. I'm a dancer, not a hooker.
You got a mouth on you. I'll enjoy watching you use it.
The lady asked you to step away.
You want in on this transaction? Hey, I don't care if it's you or this bitch. I just like good times.
Good times are over.
Thanks for that. Security was asleep.
So yeah, we're being attention-getting now.
You're an interesting one.
No thanks.
I guess they'll let anybody in here now. No standards anymore.
The standards must be low. You're here.
It's pathetic when humans try to talk big. Bartender, give me another drink. What, you still hanging around?
Yeah, I can't do anything.
What'll you have?
These are good people, but they look bored. Bored people don't spend much.
And you got an idea for how I could fix that?
A round of drinks shows that you appreciate their business. Your rep will improve and you'll make more money in the end.
Maybe worth a try once. You better be right. Listen up, everyone! We love having you here, so a round of drinks on the house!
God, I did kind of almost make Lois Griffin here. That is horrifying, thank you.
Every night I hate it all over again.
Like, thank you for making me aware of that. That's terrifying.
Good cred hunting tonight. Hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good. We gotta get enough creds to keep ink off our backs. Hey, what are you looking at?
A pair of sad losers who think they're something, and are about to find out they're not.
Who's gonna show us that? You? The woman thinks she's tough.
Tougher than you.
Kung Fu!
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place.
Yes,
I've got a booth
yes,
over
I
here in
am.
the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me? Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
Yeah, I've got a booth in the shadows. Anyway, we just have to tell her basically what she wants to hear.
You and I want the same things.
Do we?
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
But violence is such a charming way to reach that end.
Anyway, the thing is that, like, Morinth is this 400-year-old Asari serial killer who's, like, got a body count that's super high, and she'll lay low for 50 years. Morinth is roughly as subtle as a t-shirt cannon that fires bricks.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Do you know the artist Forta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vaenya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I love that you can literally play the, like, everything, all the music I listen to is way too obscure for you to have heard of card.
Everything I hear has something good about it.
I see you're a woman of strong opinions. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
What do you think of Hallex?
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Yeah, I'm sure she didn't notice you there, you know, watching from the shadows, Samara. Anyway, now we have to keep her, like, nice and distracted. So let's look around her apartment and, you know, see what she has to say. Chess! What's up with chess?
I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
So your hobbies include murder?
A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped.
And murder?
I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die.
And murder! Wow, you have such diverse hobbies, Morgan.
I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission? I think we share that, you and I.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed?
Because you're so fucking subtle! I'm sorry.
Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
I'm not the victim you were hoping for.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper.
Surprise!
Marin! Mother.
Do not call me that.
I can't choose to stop being your daughter, Mother.
You made your choice long ago. What choice?
She Roman canceled.
Born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Morin! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari. But they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you. I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
So, you have two options. One, you can kill Samara and take Morinth with you. You know, in case you want a 400-year-old Asari serial killer who is roughly as subtle as a kick in the ass. I don't personally feel a need to do that, and I have no idea if there's anything beneficial you can get out of it. It seems like the stupidest possible option. I just really like sitting here watching them, like, rotate. She had 3 children, there were 3 No. No, Samara is not an Ardat Yakshi. There is in fact Morin, and we meet her other 2 kids in Mass Effect 3. Anyway, let's just pulp Morinth because it's the only non-stupid reaction.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
It doesn't really matter. Asari breeding is not like that. They...
I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Yeah, if you romance Morinth, she essentially convinces Shepard that Shepard is special, that she won't die in the mating process. And then you die in the mating process and you get basically the only hard-coded game over screen in the entire trilogy because you're a fucking idiot.
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Let's go.
But yeah, remember Asari only really need, like, one parent.
End is not.
They need, like, somebody from another species or another Asari to contribute genetic material or genetic information, and then they kind of remix it and have a kid. So it doesn't really matter who the father is. Let's just pop back to the Normandy and talk to Samara. Really? They can fuck the dead. That is good to know. Thank you for that bit of lore that I didn't know.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
Killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat Yakshi.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
I thought Ardat Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace, due in no small part to you.
And on that note, we'll go ahead and save and quit for now. Tomorrow is a weekend, and that means that we are starting Sonic Frontiers, which I am a little nervous about, but only because it's a big open world game, and you folks know I get distracted in big open world games pretty easily. So hopefully we'll, be able to finish it in a timely fashion. I want to play through the game, maybe not 100% it, probably not 100% it. But yeah, Sonic Frontiers. It's gonna distract the hell out of me. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I have seen a little bit of it. I played an hour or two for, playtest purposes. And it is it has a lot of stuff to do. So, I hope y'all don't want me, laser glued to the plot? What the fuck is laser glue? I hope you all don't want me laser focused on the plot. Because I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna run around, I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna climb towers, I'm gonna reveal map segments. I'm gonna do side shit. I'm gonna go fishing with Big the Cat, because fishing with Big the Cat is an option. And I'm just gonna have a good time. And, I hope you'll join me for a good time. And I hope you'll join me tomorrow. Because tonight, I am done. Good night.